Right, you lot, listen up. Today we're taking you on a bloody delicious trip to Germany. We're about to dive headfirst into the top 10 German meals you absolutely have to try. None of that bland rubbish. We're talking proper, hearty, flavorful dishes that'll make you want to book a flight right now. Get those notepads ready because you'll want to remember every single one of these. First up, we've got sauerbraten. This isn't just any dish, it's a cornerstone of German cuisine, a true testament to the country's rich culinary heritage. This isn't some fly-by-night dish, no, this is a bloody institution in Germany. Imagine walking into a cozy German restaurant, the aroma of spices and slow-cooked meat filling the air. That's sauerbraten for you. We're talking about a succulent roast, marinated for days in wine, vinegar, and a symphony of spices. The marination process is an art form in itself, involving a careful balance of flavors that meld together over time. You think you know tender? Mate, this meat falls apart like a bad joke. The slow cooking process ensures that every bite is melt-in-your-mouth perfection, a texture so soft it almost defies logic. It's traditionally served with braised red cabbage and potato dumplings, a match made in culinary heaven. The tangy cabbage and the fluffy dumplings perfectly complement the rich, savory flavors of the sauerbraten. Get this dish right, and you'll be licking the plate clean. It's not just a meal, it's an experience, a journey through the heart of German culinary tradition. So, next time you're in Germany, make sure to try this classic, you won't regret it. Next up, we've got the king of the sausage kingdom, the mighty bratwurst. Originating from Germany, this iconic sausage has a history that dates back centuries. It's not just a food item, it's a cultural experience that has been perfected over generations. The bratwurst is a symbol of German culinary tradition, celebrated in festivals and enjoyed by millions around the world. Forget those pathetic excuses for sausages you find in supermarkets. Those pale imitations can't hold a candle to the real deal. Supermarket sausages are often mass-produced, lacking the authentic flavors and textures that make bratwurst so special. They might be convenient, but they miss out on the artisanal touch that defines a true bratwurst. We're talking about coarsely ground pork, seasoned to perfection with spices like marjoram, caraway, and nutmeg. These spices aren't just thrown in haphazardly, they are carefully measured to create a balanced flavor profile that is both robust and nuanced. Each bite of a bratwurst is a journey through layers of taste, from the savory meat to the aromatic spices, grilled to juicy perfection and served in a crusty roll with mustard. It's a flavor explosion in your mouth. The grilling process caramelizes the exterior, giving it a delightful crunch, while keeping the inside tender and juicy. The mustard adds a tangy kick that complements the savory sausage perfectly. It's a harmonious blend of textures and flavors that dance on your palate. Don't even think about leaving Germany without trying one, you hear me? It's not just a meal, it's an experience that connects you to the heart of German culture. Whether you're at a bustling street market or a quaint village festival, biting into a bratwurst is like taking a bite out of history. So, make sure to savor every moment and every bite of this legendary sausage. Schnitzel, the dish that proves Germans know how to handle a cutlet. We're talking about meat, pounded thin, breaded and fried to golden perfection. It's all about that crispy exterior and juicy interior. Whether it's veal, pork or chicken, a good schnitzel will have you saying wunderbar after the first bite. And don't even get me started on the sauces. From creamy mushroom to tangy lemon, the possibilities are endless. Now rouladen. This traditional German dish is a true testament to the country's rich culinary heritage. It's a meal that brings families together, often enjoyed during special occasions and holidays. This is where German cooking gets really interesting. The preparation of rouladen is an art form, passed down through generations. Each family might have its own twist, but the essence remains the same. Imagine this: thin slices of beef rolled up with bacon, onions, pickles, and mustard. These ingredients are carefully selected to create a perfect balance of flavors. The beef is tenderized to ensure it absorbs all the delicious juices. It's then braised low and slow until it's melt-in-your-mouth tender. The slow cooking process allows the flavors to meld together, creating a symphony of taste in every bite. The aroma that fills the kitchen is simply irresistible. The gravy? Don't even get me started on the gravy. It's made from the drippings of the beef, combined with onions, carrots, and a touch of red wine. This rich, savory sauce is the crowning glory of the dish. It's rich, savory, and perfect for soaking up with some fluffy potato dumplings. These dumplings are the ideal accompaniment, providing a soft, pillowy texture that complements the robust flavors of the rouladen. This is a dish that'll have you wanting seconds, thirds, and maybe even fourths. It's a meal that leaves a lasting impression, one that you'll find yourself craving time and time again. Truly, a culinary masterpiece. Spätzle, these little dumplings are like Germany's gift to the pasta world. They're small, chewy, and soak up flavors like a dream. Whether you have them as a side with gravy or tossed in butter and cheese, Spätzle is a dish that will leave you feeling warm and satisfied. Trust me, once you try them, you'll be wondering how you ever lived without them. Currywurst, the dish that proves Germans can do street food just as well as anyone else. Steamed, then fried sausage slathered in a curry-infused ketchup. It's sweet, savory, and a little bit spicy. This is the perfect on-the-go meal, and trust me, you'll be seeing it everywhere in Berlin. Don't knock it till you try it. This dish is a true German icon. Chapter 7. Königsberger Klopse, fit for a king. Königsberger Klopse. These little meatballs are fit for a king, or at least a very hungry food enthusiast. We're talking about veal meatballs, simmered in a creamy white sauce with capers and lemon. It's a dish that's both elegant and comforting. Serve it with some boiled potatoes, and you've got yourself a meal that's fit for royalty. Chapter 8. Maultaschen, Germany's little secret. Maultaschen, these little pockets of flavor are like Germany's best-kept secret. They're kind of like ravioli, but bigger, bolder, and filled with a mixture of meat, spinach, and breadcrumbs. Served in a rich broth or pan-fried until golden brown, Maultaschen is a dish that will have you coming back for more. Chapter 9. Eisbein, not for the faint of heart. Eisbein, this is one for the meat lovers out there. We're talking about a whole pig's knuckle, roasted until the skin is crispy and the meat is fall-off-the-bone tender. It's a dish that's not for the faint of heart, but if you're up for the challenge, you'll be rewarded with an unforgettable culinary experience. Chapter 10. Black Forest Cake, a sweet finish. Finally, we end our culinary journey with a sweet treat, the Black Forest Cake. This is no ordinary cake. It's a symphony of chocolate sponge cake, whipped cream, and cherries soaked in kirsch. It's rich, decadent, and the perfect way to end a meal. Trust me, one bite of this cake and you'll understand why it's a German classic. Outro until next time. So there you have it, you lot. The top 10 German meals that'll have you drooling. From hearty roasts to delicate desserts, German cuisine is a force to be reckoned with. Now get out there and try them for yourselves. And don't forget to tell me what you think in the comments below. What are you waiting for? Get cooking.